Hi everyone, welcome to Eco Learning Classes. This is Professor Geeta Mahesh. Dear students, in annual exam they will ask 5 questions in fill in the blanks. Now let us learn few fill in the blanks which are very important for examination point of view. Dear students, let us discuss few important fill in the blanks. The scarcity of resources give rise to the problem of choice. In a centrally planned economy, all important decisions are made by government. Blank is a set of arrangements where economic agents can freely exchange their endowments or production with each other. Market economy. In reality, all economies are mixed economies. In second chapter, consumer behavior, let us discuss few important fill in the blanks. One satisfying capacity of a commodity is utility. Two indifference curves never intersect each other. So two indifference curves never intersect each other. As income increases, demand curve for normal goods shifted towards rightwards. The demand for a good moves in the blank direction of its price. Demand for a good moves in the opposite direction of its price. The method of adding two individual demand curves is called horizontal summation. Let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from third chapter, the production and cost. In the long run, all inputs are variable inputs. Blank defined as output per unit of variable input. Output per unit of variable input is nothing but the average product. Marginal product and average product curves are in blank shape, that is inverse U shape. SMC curve cuts ABC curve at minimum point of ABC curve from the below. So it is a minimum point of ABC curve where SMC curve cuts from below. Blank is a set of all possible combinations of two inputs that yield a maximum possible level of output. That is nothing but isoquant. Dear students, let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from the fourth chapter, the theory of firms and a perfect competition. Price taking behavior is the single most distinguishing characteristic of blank market, that is perfect competition. Blank is a tax that government imposes per unit of sale of output, that is nothing but a unit tax. For a price taking firm, marginal revenue is equal to market price. The point of minimum ABC where SMC curve cuts ABC curve is called shutdown point of the firm. Blank cost of some activity is a gain foregone from the next best activity, that is nothing but opportunity cost. Let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from the chapter 5. The market equilibrium. The first one, in a perfectly competitive market, equilibrium occurs when market demand equal to market supply. If supply curve shifts rightwards and demand curve shifts leftward, equilibrium price will decrease. Blank determined at the point where demand for labor and supply of labor curves intersect. That is, wage rates are determined at the point where demand for labor and supply of labor curves intersect. In a labor market, blank are the suppliers of labor. So in the labor market, households are the suppliers of labor. Due to rightward shift in both the demand and supply curves, the equilibrium price remains unchanged. It is assumed that in a perfectly competitive market, an blank is at play. So it is assumed that in a perfectly competitive market, an invisible hand is at play. The monopoly firms' decisions to sell a large quantity is possible only at lower prices. Now let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from non-competitive markets. In monopoly market, the goods which are sold have no substitutes. TR equals P into Q. The revenue received by firms per unit of commodity sold is called average revenue. With the zero production cost, when total revenue of monopoly firm is maximum, the profit is maximum. Now let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from the chapter 7, Introduction to Macroeconomics. Macroeconomics tries to address the situation facing the economy as a whole. A part of revenue is paid out as blank for the service rendered by the land. The part of revenue is paid out as rent for the service rendered by the land. The domestic country may sell goods to the rest of the world. These are called exports. Blank will be called as firms. The production units will be called as firms. Blank policies are pursued by the state itself or statutory bodies like RBI, SEBI, etc. That is, macroeconomic policies are pursued by the state itself or statutory bodies like RBI, SEBI. The few important fill in the blanks from the chapter 8, National Income, let us discuss. Blank are defined at a particular point of time. Stocks are defined at a particular point of time. Blank goods will not pass through any more stages of production. That is, final goods will not pass through any more stages of production. Blank is an annual allowance for wear and tear of a capital goods, that is depreciation. Blank is a stock variable. Inventory is a stock variable. Pollution is an example for blank externalities, that is negative externalities. The net contribution made by firm is called its value added. So few important fill in the blanks from chapter 9, Money and Banking. Economic changes without the use of money are referred to as barter system. Blank is the only institution which can issue currency in India. RBI. Blank issues coins in India. Central government. The principal motive for holding money is to carry out transaction motive. M1 and M2 are known as narrow money. Dear students, let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from the chapter 10. CY shows dependence of consumption on income. Savings is that part of income that is not consumed. Average propensity to consume is the consumption per unit of income. Blank is defined as addition to the stock of physical capital, that is, investment is defined as addition to the stock of physical capital. The size of multiplier depends on the value of MPC. It is a positive constant which represents the blank investment in the economy. That is, autonomous investment. Now let us discuss few important fill in the blanks from Government Budget Chapter 11. Non-paying users of public goods are known as free riders. Financial year runs from blank in India, 1st April to 31st March. Taxes imposed on goods imported into and exported out of India are called custom duties. The government may spend an amount equivalent to revenue it collects. This is known as balanced budget. Revenue deficit equals revenue expenditure minus revenue receipts. Now let us discuss a few important fill in the blanks from the open economy. First one, blank is a record of trade in goods and services and transfer payments. That is, current account is a record of trade in goods, services and transfer payment. Blank account records all international transactions of assets. Capital account records all international transactions of assets. The prices of foreign currency in terms of domestic currency has increased. This is called depreciation of domestic currency. Blank is a mixture of flexible and fixed exchange rate system. That is, managed floating is a mixture of fixed and a flexible exchange rate system. The Bretton Woods Conference held in the year 1944. Dear students, next topic, match the following. Dear students, if you like, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.